Frank.
Frank, okay, and what is the name of this vessel?
The Picton Castle.
Okay, tell me a little bit about it.
Three-masted square-rig bark, built in England in 1928 as a fishing trawler, converted in 1997 in Lunenburg into a tall ship. Captain Dan Moreland, Master Mariner, sailed around the world 4 times with it. Just completed an Atlantic voyage, 12 months. He's got another one coming up next year. It's going to be a 14-month circumnavigation. This was built to serve as a sail training vessel, I guess, pass on traditional seamanship skills and visit all sorts of out-of-the-way exotic places.
How were the seas coming into Boston?
Not bad. We had 4 days of fog coming down from Canada, but the wind was nice. You don't usually get that great weather in the North Atlantic, but we've got some nice weather today.
Sophie Martel. This is Bluenose II. She's 161 feet long. We're an ambassadorship for the province of Nova Scotia. So we're owned by the province. We're maintained and operated by the Lunenburg Marine Museum Society, which is really hard to spit out. And this is what we do. We go to different ports, we open up our decks and let people look around. We've got a crew of 16.
16. What is your position on it?
I'm second mate.
So what does actually a second mate do?
Here it means that you spend a lot of time telling people what to do. So I'm kind of directing the deckhands, helping maintain the ship, so get her rigged, get her looking good, shiny and painted, garnished up, just taking care of her generally.
And that is one huge sail that you have there.
Yes, it is.
Is that one of the biggest that they have here?
Yes, this for a long while was known as the largest working mainsail in the world. So this is a huge sail. It's like 100 square feet. Yeah.
150?
Very large.
How fast does it go when you have the sail open in the ocean?
The best she's done is 16 knots. The best we've done this year, I think we've done probably good 10, 11. Makes sense.
Now, how was the sailing coming into Boston?
Foggy, but very nice.
It was a war prize, World War II.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They made it as a training vessel. We took it and its 4 sister ships and gave them out.
So is everybody on the ship training? Is this a training
the cadets are. There's about 150 cadets or so, about 50 crew, and then somewhere around 10 or so officers. So the crew and the officers are on here like all the time, and the cadets are just here for training.
How can you tell the difference by a cadet?
When you guys are out in the high seas, is it rocky or is it?
It's pretty interesting up there in weather.
Up there?
They're the front because that's
it bounces around.
Right, and then the very back is pretty bad, but in the middle it's not that bad.
When the sails are set,
Yeah.
the normal ship kind of does this, it does this,
Yes.
kind of does all sorts of crazy stuff.
Right.
This one just stays leaned over,
Oh, it
and just leans
leans.
more and then leans back, but it doesn't actually ever really go flat.
Because of the wind and the sails, it catches sails, so it's like a permanent lean.
You just have to make sure you don't fall off when you're leaning over, right? How was the sailing into Boston on it?
Beautiful.
Do it. Yes. Wow.
Now we have it
Oh, goodness. Did you come directly from France here?
Hello, we spent a lot of call in New York, Charleston, Bermuda.
How were the seas coming into Boston?
Sorry?
How were the seas coming into Boston?
Very calm.
What's your position on the ship?
My position on the ship, I'm navigator.